I live here in Manasquan, and I'm a third grader at the elementary school. You've done a great job here in New Jersey, and I was wondering if you were thinking about running for president.
Do you work for MSNBC? Exactly. Let me tell you a lesson that my mother taught me when I was growing up. See, my mother knew that her oldest child was ambitious. She could tell from the time I was about your age, I think. And so my mother used to emphasize two things to me all the time. She used to say, first things first, Christopher. I'd be thinking about something big, and she'd say, do your homework. You know, I'd be thinking about what teacher I was going to get next year. She'd say, do your homework. First things first. And then when I got older, she would say to me, do the job that you're doing right now as best you can, and your future will take care of itself. And I think that those are really good lessons, and let me tell you how they apply to answering your question. I'm focused on this job right now. I've got a lot to do, and a lot to do to continue to make you think that I'm doing the job well here. Plus, I'm up for re-election this year in New Jersey. So if my mother were here, she would say both of those things to me right now. My mom would say to me, first things first, which means, you know, tend to the things that you need to finish in the job you have. And she'd also tell me, you know, if you do this job well, your future will take care of itself. And so I'm not thinking about running for president right now because I've got a job to do here, and I've got an obligation to all these folks and you and the other people in New Jersey to not take my eyes off of the job right now, looking out on the horizon to the next job. And if I ever get a chance to run for president, it would be an amazing thing. But the only way you ever get a chance to do stuff like that is if people think the job you already have, you've done well. And so I got to do that job really well, and we'll see what happens, you know. It's 3 years away, which seems like a long time to me at the moment, given how long my days are. I know it doesn't seem that long to you. Soon you'll be in 6th grade. You won't know the difference. But for me, those 3 years will be a long time. So I'm going to take my time and think about it. But first, I got to do the job I do really well. You can't worry about 4th grade until you finish 3rd grade, you know, and I can't worry about this until I do this job, all right? But thanks for asking.